Okay, so it's cold, rainy, icy outside, and I am getting ready to try and make the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup donut holes, and I have all my supplies here. We're starting with Grand's biscuits that we'll be using to make the donut holes, of course a knife, a little skewer, that's what we use to make a hole in the donut hole in order to put in the liquefied peanut butter, yes. You take that, put it in the microwave for a little bit, it becomes actually liquid. You can put it into the donut hole, squirt it in, then coat it with a little bit of Nutella and then some ground peanuts. And we're going to get started here in just a second and see how things go. I will take each one of the biscuits and cut it into 4 pieces, as you can see right here. I got the flaky type simply because the layers will separate a little bit better, hopefully in order to get the peanut butter inside. So as my oil is getting hot, I will try it out here in just a second and see how things go. Well, I have all my canned biscuits cut into their appropriate sizes, and I am testing a little piece of dough to see how well or how hot the oil is, and it's just about there. So I'll get started frying up this batch a little bit. I'll also have my skimmer there in order to be able to pull them out without burning myself. And I like to wear gloves when I'm cooking simply because it decreases the number of times I have to wash my hands. This stuff can get a little sticky. So frying up about 8 at a time. They'll plump up. I'll turn them every little bit to make sure that they get cooked very, very well on all sides. And then we'll take them out and let them drain for a little bit. But we'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, getting nice and golden brown. Let them cook about 1.5 minutes on each side, I believe. That should do it. Now they're getting really, really pretty here. So let's see if I'm skilled enough to be able to pull them out. Without causing too much of a problem here. That 3D effect. Ooh, look at them. Alright, while they're sitting there for a moment, let me get that a little closer. While they're sitting there a moment, I'll put the other batch in. That should not take long. We'll be right back. Alright, so they've cooked up a nice golden brown. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little skewer here. See it? Little skewer. Little bamboo skewer. Yes, skewer. Going to make a little hole in here. Going to take the peanut butter, squirt it in, dip it in a little Nutella, and then put a little peanut on the outside of it, a little ground up peanut. And I'll show you what the finished product looks like in just a little bit. Alright, so there's the finished product. The plating is a little off simply because this is my first time and I haven't really gotten the skill set down yet, but I'm going to try these in a minute and I will let you know how they taste. Actually, we're going to have to wait till my wife wakes up and let her taste them because no matter what I make, I'm always going to like it. I think I'm just partial that way. But anyway, I'm going to let her taste them and I'll give you some feedback on how those go. But glad I can show you how to make these. Don't have to wait until they show up at your local Krispy Kreme. You can make them yourself in your own kitchen in just a few minutes. These again are the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup donut holes.